Let's talk about one of the first agreements. Never take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. And if you guys haven't, I highly suggest you guys go and read that book, because that book put a lot of things into perspective for me. And it really helped me to not focus on anything outside of me, but to start focusing on myself. So, not taking anything personally will be one of the keys to going back into yourself. Will be one of the keys to successfully manifesting everything that you need in this life. Will be the key to growing into higher self and higher awareness. Why? Because you're no longer dependent on anything outside of you. Not the president, not your mother, not your friend, not your man or girl, not your children, not your job. Nothing but yourself. And that agreement, what that means, what that specific agreement really truly means, whenever you feel angry about something, let's say you come home and your partner is upset and they're pretty much, helicopter passing by, they're pretty much putting out all the anger towards you, and now you done cooked, you done cleaned the house, or maybe you just came in and you're tired yourself, and now you're literally just trying to relax. You got some music playing, maybe some candles, or maybe you're just meditating, or maybe you're just chilling. And they come in with an attitude and they don't even want to talk to you because they got something on their chest. Now you know you didn't do anything. You need to assess. Did I do something? Did I say something? You didn't do anything, right? And in any situation you want to do that. You want to assess, okay, well, did I say something wrong? Okay, I didn't say anything wrong. And sometimes you might assess, well, maybe I did this and I did that and I could have done it like this. I should have been more understanding, whatever. And even whatever it is that you're thinking about that you did wrong, after you really did some self-assessment, it might not even be that. Why? Because however they're feeling, whatever made them upset, whatever caused them to act the way they're acting, has nothing to do with you. This goes with everything in life. If someone cheated on you, broke up with you, we're talking about relationships, obviously. If somebody cheated you out of money or an opportunity or a resource or tool, if someone was supposed to call you and didn't call you in a month, or whatever it is, don't take it personally. Because if you can assess yourself and see that you didn't do anything wrong, then there's no reason to take it personally. Sometimes people just need some time to kind of like work out their own problems. And that's why I think it's super important, even if you're with somebody or not, to give that person space. And you also need space. You need, like, I swear, like I always said, once I end up with my divine counterpart, with my partner, with my life partner, we're going to have a crib where they going to have a man cave and I'm going to have my woman cave. Either if that's a whole downstairs or the whole upstairs, because it's needed. Because a lot of the time we need to grow and continue to grow as individuals. Even though you're in a relationship as a union, doesn't mean you need to completely lose sight of who you are and the work that you have to do. So once you know that, you know you don't have to take anything personally. This goes with literally everything, guys. Someone did something. If someone comes and they trigger you getting upset, someone said something about you in the past, or something that happened to you in the past, or whatever, like literally whatever it is. You probably ordered food and you asked them to bring something and they didn't come. They didn't bring it even if you paid for it. Maybe the bus driver saw you running to the bus and they waited till you just crossed the street and packed up and left. Or don't take these things personally. The reason why this is because literally whatever it is, like maybe you ordered some food and the wrong thing came in. The bus driver saw you running and he waited till you got right across the street and packed up and left. Like, whatever. You said something to somebody and they didn't do it. Perhaps you told them, wait for me, whatever, and they left. Usually these are signs. If you feel triggered, anger, upset, anxiety, depressed, sad, disrespected, whatever those emotions are that comes to you, those are really just signals, trigger points, in your body being hit from those people outside, but really it's yourself giving you a message on what to work on through your environment, through those people outside, because you don't know those things unless you interact with your environment. The agreements that you made with other people, you won't know because you obviously don't remember. You're getting triggered. You're easily getting triggered by them, right? If you knew, like, all right, I know I set you up here so you could remind me not to act like this when I start acting like this, and there's really no reason for you to even be upset, but you don't remember that because that's not what, you don't remember those things. That was in the agreement. And it's just crazy because once you start to pay attention to those kind of triggers, then you can really analyze yourself and be like, yo, why is this bothering me? Like, you know, am I injured? Am I hurt? Which is one thing this guy really taught me. Like, always ask yourself, are you injured? Are you hurt? No. All right, so why is this bothering me? What's the emotional attachment? Why is this ego feeling some type of way? Where does that stem from? And that's when you start to go deeper into yourself and figure out what's going on. And I think that's actually a dope thing, because the fact that you can have other people and other experiences to teach you what's wrong with you, yo, if you're not paying attention to that, you gonna get lost. You're gonna always bring the same issues to you. And I kept on bringing the same problems to me until I had to realize, why do I feel this way? Why am I being triggered? I started asking myself these questions and realized, you know, let me not take this personally. I didn't do anything wrong, you know. And really, you need to be mature enough to know when you did something wrong. But even if you do, sometimes what you're thinking is not even what is the cause of the issue. But it's good that you figured out that you did something wrong, because next time maybe you can fix that, right? But now you have a direct guide to how to elevate and fix your problems. Like the fact that you could fix your inner problems through the help of the environment, and like, that's why it don't make any sense to be mad at anybody. It makes no sense to get upset at anyone, not anyone that pisses you off, that betrays you. If anything, you need to thank them, because they've just opened up, they just pretty much broke the ceiling for you, so you can know where to move on to next, how to fix that. You could, now it's kind of like, now you have a bird's eye view of what's wrong with you. You're not just stuck in this hole, in this grave, and you don't know what's going on outside of you, on top of you, around you. Now every time a trigger happens, you meet it halfway, you look at it straight in the eye, and you fix it within yourself. You know, anything that anybody does towards you ain't got nothing to do with you. It's issues they are going through. It's things that they need to look at, because they're the ones that's getting triggered and upset. You just need to sit back and observe, and vice versa. I have many people that I could be upset at. I have many reasons to be upset at all these people. But and for a long time, and I was very easy. I fought people, and like, I try to help them to go to the ER after fighting them. I fought people, and like, the next time we saw each other, I gave them a hug. I was like, what's up? Only because I don't have that kind of, and I was never the one to start the fight. Like, I don't have that kind of hate or aggression inside of me for me to hold on to that, because I know it's energy. But before I even understood that, I was doing that. I never held on to that. I never had any kind of malice towards anybody, because I know I'm only hurting myself. Everybody's a mirror image of yourself. There's certain things that I just knew, and I just operated in a way that now when I'm learning them, it's like, oh, I've been doing that. It makes sense to me. So don't take anything personal, and know that anything that's happening to you is for you to assess yourself and to work on yourself. The main goal is to do your higher self work, to do the work on yourself, so you could transcend these low vibrational frequencies, these low thoughts, so you could transcend and evolve in your spirit. That's the whole point of, you know, one of those 4 agreements. All of those 4 agreements, actually, my bad. All of those 4 agreements, and any other agreements that you make and understand and overstand in your life. It's not to take things personally, because 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, usually, not only is it a trigger or something that you need to learn for yourself, like I said, whatever people do, it has nothing to do with you. You just need discernment, so you could be able to learn from those lessons and evolve. All right, so don't take nothing personally ever. Really check yourself on that, and you'll see how much change in your life. All right, peace.